Hi guys, so it is unedited rant time. I love this because all my thoughts can come out uncensored and I can tell you exactly what I've been thinking. And this is an idea that's been going around in my head for a while because I had a recent experience with this, and I want to start off by saying that this video might be a little more relatable for females than for males, but I would still appreciate male viewers watching so that they understand what some females may be going through. At least let me speak for myself only in this video. And basically my own experiences with social anxiety and what actually is the number one cause and the number one spur of it for me. So I'm going to start with a little backstory. When I was in my late teens and early 20s, I am going on 26 this weekend, I was extremely focused in on my appearance. And when I say that, I mean that I would put a lot of work into my makeup, a lot of work into making sure my hair was straightened, properly curled. I would dress properly, I'd have a little bit of height on my shoes. I would try and put myself out there looking as good as possible. And honestly, there's not much wrong with that except for your actual perspective on it. And that was the main issue of it for me, because I would focus in on that and I would almost associate my self-worth with the way that I looked and the way I presented myself to the world, which is kind of sad when you think about it. And everyone has reasons for doing what they do. I won't get into the full backstory of that for me, but just to leave it at that and say that I was very focused on putting my best self out there all the time. And the problem with that is if I wasn't doing that on a certain day, I would feel badly about myself. So that's where the problem lies, when you think that if you're not dressed up for the world and you're going out there, that you're not the best version of yourself. You're basically cheating yourself out of feeling good about yourself. So I wanted to say that for me, the social anxiety issues arose when I was getting attention from men. And it might sound a bit silly because I think a lot of girls would like, that positive reinforcement, to hear a guy say, oh, you're attractive, or to talk to you and all that stuff. But somehow it actually just rubbed me completely the wrong way. And the weird thing is, sometimes I'll still get that feedback just going out the door thinking like, I do my makeup every day, but I don't put all the effort into my hair, as you can see, into getting dressed up. Now it's almost like I want to hide some days because I don't want that kind of feedback. I think what scares me in the social anxiety realm of things is the fact that I could just be going out in the world, not wanting to socialize, not wanting to interact with anyone, and then someone could break into that bubble and start talking to me. And so this actually happened the other week. I was at a restaurant and this guy just started talking to me and bombarding me, and how old are you? You look like you're 18, you're very beautiful. And honestly, it made me really nervous. I started sweating, I was shaking a bit. I tried to, the thing is, I try and be as polite as possible, so I tried to humor him and be polite and respond, but without giving too much because I didn't want to continue that interaction, so I tried to cut it. So it got to the point where I just ended up ignoring him. But the problem is, then afterwards, for like an hour, I'm ruminating over it, I'm thinking about the interaction, how uncomfortable I felt, how much I felt like I had no control over the situation, and that really started to get to me. So it's just something I've been thinking about lately because it's something that really shakes me socially, because it's a social interaction I wasn't anticipating and I didn't want to occur. Because I'm a taken woman, I'm not looking for anything, and let's say even if I was, I wouldn't be looking for these types of guys that are coming up to me and bombarding me like that, because I feel like, I don't know if this is controversial, but that some guys can just go up to women and say whatever the heck they want, and I don't think that's okay. I think women are still objectified in that way, and they're treated like that by anyone, and it's frustrating when, I never went out in the world looking like I was asking for it, which I know is bad to say. This whole video, I feel like I'm digging a hole, but, I always dress Head to toe, I rarely wear shirts. Shirts. That would be asking for trouble there. I I rarely wear shorts or skirts or dresses. I'm usually wearing jeans, a t-shirt. You know, I'm not going out there with everything exposed. So it frustrates me when I get that kind of feedback. And you know, I'm confident enough to be able to say, I think this person's being genuine in their compliment. I think they're trying to, you know, be nice to me and give a good intention. However, it still makes me freeze up. So I guess what I'm wondering is if any other females out there, or even males, have any similar experiences where they have just these social interactions that they did not anticipate and did not want happening, and if they have any strategies for dealing with this, because this is my biggest hang up with going out there, because sometimes I'll go out for a walk, I'll get whistled at, or I'll go out somewhere and get approached, and it's like, I don't want that. I wish I could wear a sign that says I don't want that, but I know that would make more people talk to me. And this has nothing to do with, you know, narcissism or being overconfident, because I'm actually not. I'm comfortable with myself, but I don't think I'm the greatest thing out there at all. You know, I struggle with self-image. I think most women and men do, actually. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos where men admit that they also have issues with their self-appearance, which is actually quite refreshing. So anyways, if you guys have any comments on this, please feel free to let me know. And thanks for listening, guys. See you later. Bye.